I'm Mike Mizek with the local news. We've attended many Italian festivals for TLN so far. Little Italy Days in Bloomfield, the Christopher Columbus Parade in Philadelphia. But here we are, beautiful Watkins Glen, New York. We're here to talk to people for the Schuyler County Italian Festival. Not just red guys, any type of guy we can find, but surely some of them will be red. Now, what do I mean when I say red guy? I'm talking about a certain type of white guy whose skin, mostly in the face, is beet red. This can be either from high blood pressure, sunburn, or stress, but most commonly we see it from alcoholism. Long-term alcohol abuse causes blood vessels in the face to dilate and then burst, forming broken capillaries.
Don't get vaccinated.
In October 2019, after he had a minor heart attack, CNN cranked up the saturation on a Bernie Sanders interview to make him look like the Omega Red boss of red guys in an effort to make him look too old to be president. We all know how that went.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump.
Watkins Glen is a small tourist town with a population of about 1,800 residents. Located on the southern tip of Lake Seneca, the town routinely receives large crowds for lakeside festivals and racing-related events, such as their yearly NASCAR race.
I had a clean pass on you. You didn't need to do that. You're the one always busting my balls about taking it easy at the beginning. Hey, buddy, make up your mind, all right? We'll speed up. You won't have that problem. Just him and I. If you're going to do it, then I'm going to do it. Well, I'll slam you straight in the wall the next time you're anywhere near me.
In the wall, you better get your
Then what'd you do? What'd you just do? What'd you just do to me?
In 1973, the Allman Brothers, Grateful Dead, and the band put on a show called Summer Jam. The show drew an estimated 600,000 fans. The legendary show remains one of the most well-attended in history. Some locals work in the tourism industry, and some work at this Cargill factory making salt and potassium chloride. Some work at the various stores, wineries, breweries, restaurants, and distilleries around the lake. One of the big attractions drawing people to the town is the magnificent Watkins Glen State Park, a 400-foot deep rocky gorge formed over the course of 12,000 years by the flowing waters of the Glen Creek. For all you California dipshits who say the Appalachians aren't mountains. Shut up, bro. Stop it. Just stop. salamander.
Is that snake or something? It's the people.
Sorry, we're just looking at this little snake.
Little snake.
Yeah, look out right there. It's right here. I should be allowed to swim that right now. Yeah, you come to a national park, state park, don't fucking carve your stupid name on the shale. Doesn't matter if it's shale, igneous, sedimentary. Don't fucking do it, bro. The land that Watkins Glen Park is located on is, of course, originally inhabited by the Seneca people, members of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, also known as the Iroquois Confederacy, many of whom still live in New York State today.
Hey everyone, it's me, Steve Earl Sweatshirt, with a message from the TLN Department of Decoloniality. This historical plaque we found at the Watkins Glen State Park depicts people of the Seneca Nation with their canoes. But there's one small problem with this infographic. In 2022, we met Miguel Segué Jr. at the Philadelphia Indigenous Peoples Day Festival. Miguel is a musician, artist, teacher, and spiritual leader in Pittsburgh, PA, and he's a Taino man. In his book, Kanawa, he talks about how Spanish colonists learned the Taino word for boat, Kanawa. Kanawa, and its English equivalent, canoe, became the blanket term to describe every indigenous boat in the Americas regardless of variation. According to the English to Seneca dictionary, the Seneca word for canoe would be ga-owo.
Bro, this hole in the rock here is shaped exactly like me, and I'm pretty sure I was meant to go in here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go in here. Turn the camera off.
Oh my god, you're weird. Oh my god, you're weird.
Bro, it would be so easy to parkour across this. Why won't they let you? It's so stupid. Thanks, Kathy Holkel. Our next stop was the Schuyler County Italian American Parade.
Next up, we have the Hitmen Brass Band, back after 9-year hiatus to the Schuyler Italian American Festival Parade. The band has an old-fashioned mob theme with tunes such as Tarantola, Luck Be a Lady, and whatnot. Thank you, guys. Burger King. This is Burger King's first year participating in the parade. We're happy to have them represented.
So I just learned the way they pronounce it is Schuyler County. That's fucked up. That's not Schuyler, bro. That's not Schuyler.
She's really pretty.
Yeah.
She said it's cold outside, her hands on my raincoat. She's always worried about things like that.
Next, we went to the spaghetti eating contest, where contestants had to be the first to finish a plate of spaghetti and red sauce without using their hands. Head over to patreon.com/thelocalnewspgh to see exclusive footage of the contest, in which our very own cameraman, Steve Earl Sweatshirt, enters the competition in hopes of gaining cred with the Italian American people. Does he succeed? Find out over at the Patreon. After the contest, we waded through the shallow waters of Seneca Lake to interview boat people in a segment we're calling The Lake Show with Mike Mizak. Join us next time for Watkins Glen, Part 2, The Lake Show.
So here's a little bit of a newer tune. It's been 1 week since you left me. Back in the sunset, my days since you left me. Saying get back together, come back and sing again. 3 days since you lived in one. You realize it's on my phone. Couldn't tell who you today. You're forgiving me, but it's silly to this and I say I'm sorry. But now I'm watching her again. Does it make it stop think? You think you're looking at Aquaman? Something dish to the dishwater like this, something like this. Because it never touches my hand. I like what's on all of us rhymes. Forget like and rounds, because it's all about now you. Working at first get the mad hits. You're trying to match wits. You're trying to hold me, but I must swim. You're breaking, make it like it's taking, make it shake it like vanilla. It's the promise of the playing hooks. You see the trophies, then you know the vertigo. Cause it's close to it, but dangerous. You have to sign a waiver. Get it up, and you think you're funny when you're mad. Trying hard not to smile, or feel bad. I'm the kind of guy that laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what it means to sit real. I've been telling you where my mind on my sleeve. Having history taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. 3 hours in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the rubbers on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. I realize it's not my fault for hanging too soon. Yesterday you forgive me. Now sit back and wait till you say it's not me. Become sick and I stop sticking. And then spies in the lights on. When I'm amazing, I hope it's what you meant to miss. When my colors in the morning with frenzy. They sing a pen trick. My stick is guaranteed to satisfy. Here's how I make my pills. Can't make notes. And if the company never send a ride, you get a set of then I can live out the kind of time. So my eyes always flying off the backswing. Get into us and I move just like a tourist. And I'm shooting in a minute. It's to make you think the wrong thing. Get out of it. Funny when you're mad. Trying hard to smile up you bad. I'm the kind of guy laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean. You sing real. Have a tendency to wear my mind on the sleeve. Have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Got me off the side and said sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you. I said you just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but we need to be yesterday. You're kind of me. Cause it's silly today's to be saying we're sorry. Silly today's to be saying we're sorry. Silly today's to be saying we're sorry. Push my stadium home, but I